Good morning, everybody. Hope we had a restful night yesterday till stroke this morning. Okay, welcome, everybody to Money Market Review. I'm going to be our pilot for today. My name remains the same, Joshua, aka Josh FX. All right. So I'm using this opportunity to welcome us, Okowori, Abolaji Jeremiah, Adegbemi Ro, Adeboye. Okay, yes. I'm seeing Ahmed Sani, Akugbe Ahigbe. I can see Alfonso Sikediashi, Anayo Ben, Anyu Felix Olugbenga. I can see Iremi. I can see Ekpemski, Gabriel Sampson. All right. So, like I said, we've had some set of people and their names or what is displaying on the system is their device name. And it will not be nice to be calling you based on your device name because I'm seeing Google Pixel, Infinix, and every other one. So what I'll just do now is I'm going to be skipping those names. So it's not a matter of maybe I'm not acknowledging you or I don't acknowledge you. Yes, I do acknowledge you, but because I'm seeing your device name, I can't call you based on your device name. I need a real name to acknowledge you with. So sorry, I'm going to be skipping all names that is showing on the system now as a device name. Right. Yeah. So until I see your real name, then I'll be able to call you. But once I don't see the real name, sorry, I won't be calling the names any longer. Once I see it's a device name, I skip that name. Okay. So I can see Isaiah Atedo. Okay. There's this one, it's Y or something. I don't know, but that's the way it's looking. Then James Otegbayo. I can also see Joshua Akinwamide. I can see Jeff Dollar. I can see Kene. I can see Moses. I can see Namdi Mbata. I can see Odunayo Olariwaju Benga, Sikiru, Soyemi Adeleke. Okay. Tolu Olusanya. I can see Tonye Atemi. I can see Ude Eshapo Teremba and Yunus Hawa Umar. Okay, so I'm using this opportunity to say good morning to every one of us that has joined, and to those just joining us, good morning to us. And to those that didn't hear me calling their name, it means you're just joining, or maybe what I'm seeing there is your device name. I'm sorry, and I've like just like I've said, any name I see now on the name section as a device name, I will not call that name or that device. Okay. All right, with that being said, please just to make everything clear, yeah, Olarewaju Benga, good morning to you. All right, so to make it clear, so we know we are on the same page, I would like us to come to the chat section and drop the message for me there, loud and clear, signifying or indicating that yes, you can hear me clearly, please. I want us to do that. Please kindly come to the chat section. Just drop it for me loud and clear, loud and clear. You understand? Once you're able to drop that, I know that yes, you can hear me from your own end where you're located or situated. Yes, please. I need somebody to, like 2 or 3 people, just to drop it for me loud and clear. I'm waiting for us, please. I'm waiting for us. All right. Adeyemi Olalekan, loud and clear. Thank you very much. Yes, I need another confirmation. Olariwaju Benga, yes, loud and clear, sir. And you, Felix, is saying loud and clear. Thank you, thank you very much for doing that. Okay, so it means you all can hear me from your location. If you're unable to hear me where you are, it means it's not from my own end. It's not from my own end. It means the issue is from your end. So I'll kindly advise you what? You change your location, switch off your device, on it again. And yes, I think from that it should pick up. Okay. So yes, we'll move straight and straight into the market. Yes, we'll look at every other thing. Thank you very much. All right. So first thing first, we're going to be starting with fundamentals, just like we know. We'll look at the aspect of news, what happened yesterday, the reaction of the market. We'll look at it. By the time we're talking about technicals, and we'll look at what news are we expecting for today. Although, yeah, let's start this way. All right, let's go. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Yes. All right. I want to believe everybody is able to see my screen from their own end. So As of yesterday, we had some important news coming out. Around 7:30 a.m., we had the CHF, that's the Swiss franc. That's information coming out from Switzerland on consumer price index month to month, and it came out positive for the Swiss currency. Yes, it came out good for the Swiss currency, and that's why you discovered that the Swiss currency was strong as of that moment. If you look at the actual came out green. The forecast and previous was showing 0.1, 0.1, but the actual came out green, showing that it's good. The info data or the information they received was a good one. Then by 1:20 p.m., we had news coming from the Bank of England Governor Bailey, who spoke. And yeah, like we all know, when you speak, you do not have any ratings for that. There's no value given to that. Reason because you can't measure the strength of a speech. The only thing you see is what reaction in the market, which you follow. If you see it going up, you go up with it. If it's going down, you also go down with it. Now, by 1:30, we had the all volatile news coming out, which is, yes, hardly happened. Hardly will you see us receiving news on a Thursday on NFP and the likes, you understand, on job employment claim and the remaining on a Thursday. But yes, there's a very good reason to that. Yeah, so yesterday the news came out, average hourly earning month to month came out negative, but the other ones, non-farm payroll, that's the non-farm employment change, unemployment rate and unemployment all came out positive. It came out good. You understand? Came out good, 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 good. And because it came out good, yes, we had a reaction on that market. You understand? You discover that the reaction of the market moved very well. It moved very well. You understand? Then by 3 p.m., we had the ISM service PMI coming out, and it came out neutral, black. You understand? So let's look at the market and see what we're actually so. But before that, let's look at the news that we're expecting for today. And today we are seeing bank holiday all day in the US. And why it's that? Because today is their what? Independence Day. That's the main reason why we received the NFP yesterday. You know, one of the reasons why the news came out good for me, I just felt like they won't want to they want to bring down the morale of their people and everything. That was one of my own bias, even though some of the data there was given, but I was speaking with some friends. I said I was expecting the data coming out on that news to be positive, you understand, based on the fact that yes, they're going to be having their Independence Day, and whatever it is, they want to pass out a positive information out to their people, even though I have my own bias. And what's my bias? The bias is the US is still, the currency is still weak for me. Yeah. Based on everything you're saying, the data, US currency is still weak. But that's being said, all day today is going to be a holiday for them due to what? The Independence Day. Then by 7 p.m., we have the ECB president in person of President Lagarde. She's going to be speaking. And like we all know, whenever she speaks, she moves the market. So let's take that opportunity to look at what is going to happen by 7 p.m. Even though we know today the market is closing to us retail traders by 10 p.m. Nigerian time. In fact, even before that time. But so we advise that you close or move out of the market before then. Let's say by 8, you're done with whatever it is you want to do by then. Yes. So let's just wait and see what is going to be happening by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Okay. All right. So with that being said, we look at the markets technically and see what the market is saying. All right. So let me share my screen. I'm with us. All right. Now we're here. Euro USD. And yes, if you look at it, you discover that this particular market came down yesterday due to the news showing that the US currency was strong. In fact, sorry, I've not even done this. Let's look at the currency strength meter first. Let's see what the market is saying as of this morning. All right, currency strength meter. Okay. So this is the information we are receiving as of this morning. The weakest of all instruments is the Australian dollars, then followed by Canadian dollars, followed by the US dollars. But currently we are seeing that the US dollars is giving us what? A green arrow indicating that it's beginning to gather strength, you understand? And on the NZD, we are seeing a red arrow indicating that it's losing strength, even though it's on the same level with Canadian dollar, but because it has this red arrow on it, it's beginning to show that yes, the currency is losing currency in strength. So yeah, that's one. Then we have the CHF currency and GBP currency on the same level. Then we have euros also showing the green arrows, proving that the euros is what is gaining strength. The strongest of all instruments as of this morning is the JPY, and we can see it on full strength. It's on full strength. Yes, as of this morning. You want to have or get this currency strength meter, just come to what? currencystrengthmeter.org. You see it. And we can also see GBP is gaining strength. CAD is now gaining strength. AUD and NZD, they are losing strength. And you can see it from the whole thing. CAD has increased it by 1 bar. It's no longer on the same level with NZD, is now 4 bars. You can see euros. Formerly it was 7, but now it's 8 bars. GBP2, same, is also increasing in strength. It's no longer on the same level with CHF. So anytime you come to currency strength meter, this is what I'm saying. You want to have the latest information of what is happening on currencies. Just refresh it. Once you open, you refresh, and you're going to be seeing everything happening, showing you what is happening live. You understand? All right. So thank you for that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get back to the chart. Okay, so on the chart now, I'm on the chart now. First thing first, Euro USD. Looking at Euro USD, look at what it's showing us. From what we're seeing here, based on what we're seeing here, this was the movement of the news as of yesterday, and it came down to this point. It came down to its support. Around that support, then after that, we had that retracement, reversal back to the upside, pull down a little. Then from there, it's been moving up to this morning. All right, so let's let's do it this way. Here it is. So this is it. We can see that price has been between these two men now. This is a strong support zone. This is a strong support zone. Yes, it's a strong support zone, and price has been rejected at this point, even when we had the fundamentals. So basically now price is trying to go back up here. So oh, sorry about that. We had a little network glitch, but I'm back. Okay, so yes, price has gone up, and we can see that price got to this particular rejection here and is dropping. And currently, the two instruments are more of gaining strength, but I'm still expecting that price is going to get into this zone. You understand? I'm expecting that price is going to get into this zone. Basically, if we're looking at it, let's see. Okay, so this is it. Let me zoom out. Can we see the trend? This has been the trend. It's been more of an upward trend. And you discover that price has been rejected around this point several times. You understand? If you can see it all the week going up and coming down, but it's been rejected around that point. Now price came back down even to around this point, close to this point, which we can see. That's why price got rejected yesterday. But let me give you some space and let's see. So look at it. All what price is doing is just between these 2 points now. Now, the main thing is if price is able to break above any of these two, but yeah, let me make it a little bit tight. So yes, around this point. So there's a zone here and there's another zone. And in between these two zones, we have the internal zones too. What are we expecting? Are we expecting a pullback? Yes, there could be a minor pullback. There could be a minor pullback just to come down to this point and do a retest, after which price gains strength and moves back up. For me, I'm still expecting the currency Euro USD to push up. So what am I advising? Let's look out for a good and bullish opportunity if we're able to see. But price is currently trying to come down to do a retest around this downside. Once that is done and is unable to break below this part, as far as it does not break below this part, then we should be expecting price to do what? To go back to the upside. So even if it comes down, it could come to this point or get rejected around this point. After that, we're expecting price to push up to the upside. But what we are seeing, the dollars is gaining strength, and that's why we're having this bearish move on Euro USD. So yes, are we expecting price to push up on Euro USD? I, for one, I'm expecting price to push up on Euro USD. That's my own take. That's my own bias. But currently now, price is reversing down, and it's currently we do not have any major information coming out based on what we're seeing on the USD. They are all on holiday today. You get? So that's that. My own point, I'm waiting for Euro USD. I will be looking out for a buy opportunity. So once it's done with this little pullback, we'll see the buy opportunity. All right, so let's look out for the next instrument, USD JPY. Let's see. USD JPY. Okay, I'm zooming in now. All right, so on USD JPY, we can see price has actually gone up to, went up as of yesterday due to what? The news, and we can see it went as high as this point. Now it has reversed back down to around this point. Are we expecting price to push up a little? Yes, I'm expecting price to push up a little. After that, it should continue that reversal, just a minor pullback. And like we all know, the JPY currency is actually strong, and it's been giving us that bearish move for a while now. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, all until yesterday before it got USD gained strength, and we are seeing it now giving us that same move coming back down. So what are we expecting? Are we expecting a bullish move or a bearish move? USD JPY, I'm expecting a bearish move. I'm expecting a bearish move. Yes. But yeah, we could also expect a bullish move on the USD. Basically, like I said, all the information that will be given, most of the, if not all, most of the information that will be released today due to holiday and everything of the independence, they'll try and be giving us a positive information. You understand? That yes, the US as a country has been doing well. That I'm expecting. So that on its own could also be another bias that could make the USD gain strength or push up. But basically, I'm still expecting the push up should just be a minor one, after which we have that bearish move. So for USD JPY, I'm still expecting price to what? To drop. In fact, I'm expecting it to cover this whole candle that we've seen. And we can see that it has gone more than 50%. It has gone more than 50%. I'm still expecting it to drop further. That's that for USD JPY. Okay, so let's look at GBP USD. GBP USD, yes, if you're seeing it as of this morning, I'm still expecting that, yes, it's giving us a bullish move from just this little trend that we're seeing here. Look at it. From this point, it's beginning to give us that bullish move. Let me drop that trend. From this point now, we're beginning to see that bullish move. It's giving us that bullish trend. Yeah, just this short point. For a while, the whole movement was more of just these two places. As this, it moved between this point, yes, and this point. Not until it broke it here. It was in between this point, broke it down, came down to this point, and we respected that support. Now price is pushing back up. So we should be expecting a rejection around the trend. Based on what we're saying, we should expect a rejection around this trend. And once it's able to break above this part successfully, the bullish move will take place again. So I'm expecting a bullish move, but before that, it has to give us that bearish trend, maybe retest of this zone. And once it's unable to break that zone, we should expect it to move back to the upside. So GBP USD, I'm expecting a bullish move. That's my own bias. I'm expecting a bullish move on GBP USD. All right. So we look at USD CHF. USD CHF. So the information that came out on CHF2 has also been positive information as of yesterday. It came out yesterday positive, and it's been giving us that vibes that CHF is strong. And okay, so let's see. I'm drawing this out for us. So let me zoom it out. Yes, as you can see. So I am expecting that bullish move on I'm expecting that bullish move on USD CHF. In fact, he gave us this information around this point that price wants to go up. We can see it. He gave us that information that price wants to go up, and it went up a little, got to this resistance here, respected it for a while, dropped back to the trend, respected the trend, and then pushed up based on the news. You understand? It's giving us that bullish trend here and everything. But now you discover that when it dropped the back after the whole news yesterday, it broke back into the same zone again that it's been having issues around this side. It's been having issues around that point. So as far as it's unable to break above this point, we're expecting it to come back, and it breaks below this trend. We're expecting a continuation of that bearish move, because it's been giving us a bearish move for a while. Can you see? For a very long time now, in months, it's been giving us that bearish move. So what are we expecting? Except if there's going to be a change of structure and continues to push up, except if that happens. If it comes back down and breaks below these points, then we should expect a continuation of that bearish move. But if that does not happen, we could have a minor pullback up, then a reversal back to the downside. So we're watching to see, is it going to break above this part? Let's see. Let's make it tight. That's tight. Okay, so let me free it up. Yes, based on this week now, are we expecting to break above this point? If it breaks above this point successfully, then we could have a bullish move. But if it tests this point and come back down, you understand, then we're expecting that zone. So that's that for USD CHF, expecting price to come down. Okay. All right. So let's look at USD card. Okay. USD card. Yes. This for the Canadian dollars. Let's zoom out. All right. So if you're looking at it for a while now, can we see what's been doing? It's been giving us a bearish trend. Comes down for a while, pulls back up. After that, comes back down. It's been giving us this. It respected this trend for a while. Now it's again back around to that same zone. So we are having something like this. This is one here. Okay. And this trend is also coming here. Been expecting that trend. It's been giving us that bearish trend for a while now. If you're looking at it from behind, can you see? Price has been dropping for a while. In fact, let's look at it from the higher time frame. So dropping, it's been dropping for a while now. I think it started this whole dropping from this point, and that's since beginning of the year. Yes, let's put it that way. Since beginning of the year, since like on the 31st, it's been dropping, pull back up, dropping. So are we still expecting it to drop? If it gives us that continuation of a bearish move, yes, we will expect it to drop. So let me zoom in a little so we see. Okay. So the move we're having now is as a result of the support zone where price is now. It's on the support zone here. Can we see it? Price came to this support zone, tested it and reversed back. Now it's back to that point and it's been rejected there. So Phil, as far as it's unable to break below this point, it's not going to go down. It's going to push it back up. But once it gets up, has that momentum again and gets down to this point, if it breaks below this point, then we'll have a continuation of that bearish move. We'll have a continuation of that bearish move. That's the way it is. Yeah, so that's that on USD card. I'm still expecting price to push down on USD card. Yes. So let's move to AED USD. AED USD, as of this morning, we already got the information that AUD is weak, and we are seeing a reaction on that. We are also seeing that, yes, we got the information, even from the currency strength meter, it showed us that USD has been gaining strength. And basically, based on what we're seeing now, price is, it's like price is just ranging between 2 points here. Okay, so let's do it like this. This is 1 point, and it got as high as this point. And this whole thing started from this particular section here. Okay. Okay. let's just say it got as low as this point. So price has just been between these 2 points. But for making it tight, you discover that it's just been between this side. So are we expecting price to drop? Yes, price could drop or reverse back to the upside. So, but the whole movement has just been between these 2 places. You understand? So what are we expecting? We're expecting price to drop down to this point. Based on what we're seeing now, we are having a strong bearish proof on AUD. You're having a strong bearish push on AUD. In fact, based on what we're seeing on candle zero, this is a strong move. So yes, we could have price get back down to this point. Then after that, we have a reversal or a rejection. All these are some of the things that affects price. You understand? So we need to look at it. What exactly is happening? Know what exactly is happening in the market. You understand? So these are some of the things that is helping us to know. Look at it. Is there any major news that is affecting them? No, but AUD is actually weak as of this morning. That's why. So basically, technically, we are seeing it that there's a zone around this point. Let me draw that out. This only broke as a result of the news. The last time it came down, it reversed back into that point, went up, respected this point. Then yesterday, as a result of the news, now price is on that same point. Is price going to break it? And that's why when we first got the zone discovered, I gave it out 1 point, 2 points. It has just been in between this particular section. Price is actually ranging. But the very moment price is able to break outside these 2 points, we're going to be having a clear path on AUD USD. You understand? AUD USD will give us a clear path. So for me, I just feel price is going to reverse back to the upside. Once it gets, mostly, even if it breaks this part, I'm expecting price to get rejected around this point back to the upside on AUD USD until it breaks above these 2 sections. That's when we'll be able to deduce where exactly it's going. But let's see on the higher time frame. Was it showing? Yes. Higher time frame has been going up, and for a while now on the 4 hours time frame, you see it's more or less like it's been ranging. And on the ranging zone, we say it's a correction zone. So what is it going to do exactly? Is it going to break above or below? That's what we should wait for. Let it give us a clear path, then we follow. Thank you. That's that on AUD USD. All right, so we'll go to commodities now. We'll move to commodities now. So first on the list is gold. First on the list is gold. Let's look at gold. Let's see what gold is doing. So looking at gold, yes, it's been going up, coming down, going up, coming down. You're like, so as of yesterday, the information that came out good for the USD. So what happened? Gold did what? Yeah. So sorry. These are 4 hours. As of yesterday, gold dropped. You understand? Came down. And as of this morning now, I want us to understand something. Look at it. It got to this particular support zone. And price respected that point. You understand? You see, price ranged a little, and from there, price has been pushing up. So what are we expecting now? So even if you want to go for that bullish move, hold on for it to break above this point. If he's able to close above that point, then he's going to give you that bullish move. But if it doesn't, no, because around where price is currently, there's a zone there. Based on what we are seeing here now, there's a zone around that point. So until price is able to break above this point successfully, and once price breaks above this point successfully, we could have that continuation of a bullish move. Until that is done, nothing is happening. So for gold, I'll pitch my tent with the bulls anyway. I'll pitch my tent with the bulls because I still believe that yes, the dollars is weak as a currency. It's weak as a currency. So yes, my bias for gold is bullish. Let's look at oil. Oils is next. And exactly, I've been expecting the price of oil to push up for a while now because it's been ranging, and yeah, finally, it broke above it, give us that bullish move. So now again, it's giving us almost the same ranging move. It's giving us almost the same thing. Just that a little bit to the downside, a little, but it's ranging. I'm still, but my total bias for oil is still bullish. My total bias for oil is still bullish. It might take its time, but yes, it's still going to go bullish. That's my own bias on oil. I'm routing for price of oil to go up. That's my own take on it. I'm emphasizing for price to still push up, but because it is ranging now, our advice, we hold on a little. Let it give us what? A pure direction. Once it gives us that direction, then we follow. That's that on oil. Let's look at one more commodity instrument. Let's look at wheat. Wheat. So on wheat, discover that price of wheat actually went up. Price of wheat has gone up for a while, and yeah, even gapped up. Basically, based on what we are seeing as of this morning, when it gapped up a little, yes, and look at it now, it's been ranging there and broke down to this point, this particular zone here. If you don't forget, for a while around that point there was a zone and price broke above that point. Now price is expecting this particular point. What are we expecting? Should expect price to drop. Let it close below this point if you want to sell. Until that happens, don't sell. But once it breaks below that zone, we can go for that bearish move. I'm expecting it to come down even up to this point. I'm expecting it to come down up to this point. Let it break below this, but let it break below this zone first. If it's able to break below this zone successfully, then we can go for that bearish move. But unless that happens, let's hold on. Yes, that's that for the wheat. That's that for wheat. Okay. Okay. We'll move to another instrument now, the index. Let's move for index. Let's move to index. US 30. Yes. Start with US 30. And we'll discover the IIS. This instrument went up. It's index. Yes. For indices, I've been expecting it to push up for a while now. And yes, based on what we're seeing, price has been pushing up now. Look at it. US 30. It's been pushing up for like 2 or 3 days now. We've been seeing it. Yes, let's see. It's been pushing up for a while. This is on 1 hour. Look at the way it's been moving. It's been pushing up. So that bullish move, just like I'm saying it this morning, this bearish move that is giving to us is just a minor one. I'm still expecting price to what? To push up on US 30. That's my own bias. I'm expecting it to push up on US 30. Yes. I'm expecting price to push up on US 30. And if you look at the trend too, the trend is also an upward trend. And just like we normally advise you in class, don't ever trade against the trend. Don't go against the trend. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. Trade with the trend. If the market is going up, go up with it. Don't go against it. You understand? Go with the market. Go with the flow of the market. All right. Now the next one is US 100. And let's zoom out and see. I'm coming. Let me zoom. I'll do this. Then zoom out. Okay. Giving us the same move. It's a bullish move. Just like I said, this pullback is a minor one. I'm still expecting it to give us that strong bullish move. I'm expecting it to give us a strong bullish move later. It's just a minor pullback on indices. This US 100 too. I feel that's the same thing that we'll see on US 500 and even 2000. Yes, it's giving us that bearish move, but yes, we'll still have that bullish move later. That's just it. It's just a minor retracement. And once that is done, we'll have that bullish move. That's the way it's going to be. So I, for one, I'm expecting it to move to the upside. Yes. So bullish move all the way on US index, the US 30, US 100, US 500, and US 2000. I am expecting a bullish move. That's my bias. That's my bias on this instrument. All right, so I'll be giving us opportunity now to ask our own questions, or maybe you have any instrument you want me to look at again and again. So first thing first, for all the instruments that I've talked about, if I'm having others dropping instrument that they want us to look at, I'll look at it. But once I'm saying that is an instrument I've talked about, I'll have to ask you to hold on. Let me talk about the ones I've not talked about first, then I'll get back to that one. So yes, if you have any question you want me to look at, or you have any instrument you want me to look at, please drop it on the chat section for me. Let me respond to that now. I am expecting that. Okay. First one. I'm with us. I'm with us. Yes, I'm expecting the questions. Please drop your questions. Okay, so I can see a question by Nnamdi Mbata asking that how does the US bank holiday affect the US indices? All right, one of the things you need to understand is this. The US is on holiday, right? That's one. It's not just about the banks now. Today is their independent day, so everybody will be on holiday. And if you're asking US bank, how is it going to affect stocks and everything, whatever transaction you're doing, do you need the bank? Yes, you need the bank. Payments for payments and every other thing like that, you need the bank. The bank is even more of it's a major player in the market. So I'm even surprised you're asking this question, Mr. Nnamdi Mbata. How does the US bank holiday and everything? Just like you are here in Nigeria, if they tell you that so all the banks are going to be on holiday, it will affect your business. No matter the transaction you want to have and everything, it will surely affect, even if it is. I know you might look at it and say, but you can do some transfers online and everything. Yeah, there are some certain transfers that you not be able to do online, depending on even the amount you're even operating on. So all these things are part of the things you look at. So yes, it's going to affect. So that's that. Philip Ebuonluwa, good morning to you. You said USD JPY. I've checked USD JPY. I've checked USD JPY. So you're going to wait. Let me look at another instrument that I've not talked about. Then I'll come to your instrument, that USD JPY. I'll look at it. Yes, I'm going to look at it. Soyemi Adeleke. So once I look at this instrument, Euro GBP, I'm going to look at USD JPY because that's the last instrument I'm seeing. I can see that some of us are raising up our hands. Please drop a chat. Those that are raising up their hands, pending the time. If there's opportunity for me to give you to talk, I will do that. But currently now, because I'm still looking at all the whole questions and everything, please drop it. If you're able to drop it, drop it. But if you're unable to drop it and I'm unable to see it, and that's it. Maybe it will be another time. All right, Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Before I move on, I'm shocked. Just like I was saying that somebody was asking me that how does the bank holiday affect indices and everything. I just answered the question, and you're still the person is asking how does it agree with bullishness in the indices today? You're looking at the market technically. I'm serious. That question, I'm not answering. I'm moving on from it. Yes. Okay. So Euro GBP. Let's look at that. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. I'm coming. All right. I'm on Euro GBP now. Okay. So looking at Euro GBP, zooming out a bit based on what we are seeing now. Euro GBP. Yes. Euro GBP. Ooh. If you're looking at this, you discover that this Euro GBP is giving us a particular structure. It's giving us a particular structure, almost like a curve. In fact, let's see if I'm able to. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Still with us, but all right. I think I'm not able to see the particular instrument I'm looking up for now. what I wanted to do is to draw, okay, I wanted to draw this shape. No. Just, let's see. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing the pen that I'm looking for. I would have drawn it like this, but you can look at my cursor. From this point, it's going like this. It's more of a curve. So if you're seeing this curve, what's that information giving to us? Is it going up or it's coming down? It's giving us, when you see a curve, you understand? Because when next you see a curve like this, or you see some sorry, network glitch there. Wow, we're back now. So just like I was saying, once you're having a cup and handle structure around here, what you're seeing is it's giving you a bullish information. It's giving a bullish information. This is on my 4 hours, you understand? And for it to be giving me this, it means we're expecting price to what? To go up. To go up. So my handle, yeah, if you look at it very well, you discover it's more or less like the handle is around here and giving us that bullish move. So yes, I am expecting price to what? Go up. I am expecting a bullish trend on the Euro GBP. And if it is the other way around, that it's upside down, we should be expecting it to go down. So what we are expecting here is what? A bullish move. I'm expecting a bullish move based on this curve here now. I'm expecting a what? A bullish move on Euro GBP. That's my take on Euro GBP. I want to believe I've answered your question, Mr. Shoyemi Adeleke. All right, Vince is saying you should look at DE40. Let's look at DE40. Let's look at DE40, okay? Let's look at, that's DE30 right here. I'm coming. I'm going with us. Let's look at it. On MT4, MetaTrader 4, you see it as DE40. On the MT5, you see it as DE30, right? So let's look at that. I'm coming. All right, DE30. All right. Okay, we're on DE30 now. We're on DE30 now. So on DE30 now, you discover that price got to this high and respected, it came back down, and it has gotten to this particular point again, expected price to go back up. And you're seeing that price is almost like in within that same point again. Within that same point again. Basically, when it comes to indices, my bias for it is always bullish. My bias for indices is always bullish. So I always look out for the bullish move on indices. So if I'm to go by based on my bias, I'll still expect price to what? To push up. So whatever trend we're seeing now might just be a minor one. If it's coming back down, it's just a minor push to the downside. After that, we could have price rejecting around this point back to the upside, or maybe even this side around this point. We could have price rejecting back at this point. So let's just look out for these two zones that has been marked out. It's either it gets rejected back here and pushes back to the upside, or around this point. And if it does not push back from this point, we could have price coming down to this point. Then what? Taking that bullish move to the upside. So that's that on DE40. This is on, wow, this is on 4 hours. So on my 1 hour time frame, we can see it now. Yeah, we're expecting, I'll be expecting price to just pull back down to around this point. After, once it gets to this point, we should have a reversal back to the upside. So that's my take on DE40. Now you're asking, is GBP working tomorrow? Tomorrow is when, sir? Tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday, you can't trade the market. The market is going to be closed to everybody, all retail traders. You understand? Everybody, you will not be able to place a trade on that market. It's only open to us from Monday through to when? Friday. The market is only open to us from Monday through to Friday. Yes. So I believe I've answered that question too. All right. So yes. Are you fair? Who? Philip Ebunlua, you said USD JPY. So let's look at USD JPY. Let's look at that. Let's look at USD JPY. So on USD JPY, just like I said, we are having this move. Let me zoom out so we see the trend. The trend has been a bearish trend until yesterday when he gave us this bullish candle based on what? On news. So what am I still expecting? Am I expecting price to go down or to continue moving up? Yeah, we could have another. For me, my own bias is I'm expecting price to drop because even the dollars is still weak. But from this whole information we are seeing here, we could have a reversal back to the upside. So if I'm going for it, let's hold on for price to, if you want to go for that bearish move, let it break below this part. Once it breaks, is able to break below this part successfully, then we can go for that bearish move. Once he's able to break below this part successfully, we could go for that bearish move. But if that does not happen, we could have price going back to the upside. That's that on USD JPY. I'm expecting a bearish move on USD JPY. Okay, so yes, I can see 3 people raising up their hands for. Okay, so Ejiro Esiabunefe, you've raised up your hand. Yeah, kindly talk. I'm with you. Unmute yourself and speak, please. Unmute yourself and speak. I'm listening to you. Ejiro Esabunefe. Okay, it's like Ejiro is not online now. How about David? David, you're raising up your hand. I'm expecting your own response too. Kindly unmute yourself and speak. Okay. I think David is also the same point with is not speaking. All right. Since we are unable to hear from David, then let's move on to the next person, please. How about I can see Vikonu Bees or something. Unmute yourself too and speak, please. All right. No response. Okay, Ayo. I can see Ayo to raising up the hand. Okay. Unmute yourself and speak, please. Ayo, I'm waiting for you, please. Okay, no response. Gabriel Samson. Gabriel Samson, please unmute yourself and speak. Okay. All right, no problem. Gabriel Samson, all the people that have raised up their hands, they didn't say anything. So sorry if I'm not giving you the opportunity again to speak. All right, so I've given you that opportunity and no response. All right, so let's move on. All right. The same person asking me the same question if the market is going to move on Saturday, like that's tomorrow. And I said, no. You're now saying, what about Monday? Yes, the market will be open by Monday. So you'll be able to trade on Monday. The market opens by Monday. And once it's Monday and the market opens, it begins to move. You see it. If it's going to the upside, you follow it. If it's going to dance, you follow it. Now, the interesting thing is this. By Sunday morning stroke, Monday morning, 12 a.m., the market opens. And once the market opens, you can trade at that point. You can buy and sell depending on what you're seeing on the market, depending on the structures you're seeing. You can do that, okay? Okoro Ifesinachi, I can see you raising up your hand, please. Unmute yourself and speak. Unmute yourself and speak, please. Unmute yourself and speak. I'm listening to you. I can't hear you. You're not unmuting yourself. Hello, Okoro Ifesinachi, are you hearing me? Please unmute yourself.
Hello, sir.
All right, I'm with you.
Yeah. So what? Good morning, sir. Sorry.
Good morning, Mr. Okoro.
So what about the USD CHF?
You didn't request for that now? You should have dropped it on the chat. If you had dropped it on the chat, I will check on that for you. You didn't request for it. All the ones they
No,
drop, I check.
I'm trying to type, it's not working. Even the to unmute myself is disturbing me, sir.
All right, no problem. I'm going to look at it right away. We'll look at it right away. No problem.
Okay.
All right, so we look at this thing. We're going to look at USD CHF now. Let's look at USD CHF right away. Next, we'll look at USD CHF. Okay, USD CHF. All right, so USD CHF, just based on what we are seeing now, I am expecting it to push up a little, yes. And if it's pushing up, it should break above this section. If it's able to break above this zone successfully, yes, we can have that bullish move. But if it doesn't do that and it respects this point, it's coming back down. If it breaks below this little trend that is beginning to build here, because this trend now could be a breakup structure. It could reverse back and break the whole structure of the downward trend that has been giving us, pushing up. You understand? But if it comes back and breaks this trend that we are seeing here, continuous, you understand? This trend that we are seeing around this point, if it comes back down and breaks below this trend, we could have a continuation of a bearish move. So let's just hold on and see. Is it going to break above? Or it's going to come back down? It's going to respect this zone and come back, break below this zone. And if it breaks below this zone, then we should expect a bearish move. That's that. Okay. All right. Okay. Oyeshina Oyekami, kindly speak, please. Unmute yourself and speak, please. Unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Mr. Doctor.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, I'm on a trade on GBP USD and I entered the buy. I don't know whether I could hold on to that buy. I'm currently on a long.
USD.
Yes.
You said you're on a long, right?
On a loss. I'm on a buy now.
A buy trade.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. That you're on a long, you're on a buy. Okay, let's look at it. Let's see what he's saying on GBP USD. Right, GBP USD. GBP USD. I'm with us. All right, GBP USD. So now the basic thing, or the main thing information here is this. Based on the news that happened yesterday, pushed the price of GBP down, showing that dollars gain strength. And now we could see that price has actually, based on the trend that has been drawn here, this is it. If it's able to break above this zone that we are seeing here, this particular zone we are seeing here, if price is able to break above it, then we should expect that bullish move. But if that does not happen, look at the trend. There's a trend now that you're seeing here. In fact, let me do it based on the week. If you're looking at it based on what we're seeing on this week, you understand? This is it. But if we want to make it tight based on where price is from here, we can put it like this. Okay. Let's see. Yes, at that tip. That's another one there. So it could be this. And if price is coming back down, as far as it respects this trend, it should reverse back up. But if that is not the case, it could go down. And one of the sentiments I just gave us this morning is this on the USD. I said, because today is their Independence Day, whatever information they are going to be giving to their people will be positive informations, even about the economy, just to boost their economy, to tell them that the economy is doing well, even when the economy might not be doing well. You understand? Now, this information is based on what? Government and their politics. You understand? And that alone could also move the market, even though they are on what? They are on holiday. So this could be the reason why you're having that stronger move on candle zero, that bearish move. But yes, all in all, I'm still expecting, based on my bias, I will still be expecting price to push up on GBP USD. That's my own bias. I'm expecting price to push up on GBP USD. Yes, but we could still have that minor pull back. So let's just hold and see. As far as your lot size is not much, it's not a heavy lot size, and you're able to manage your risk, in time you see it going back to the upside. That's my own bias. Okay. Right. So okay, so at this junction now, I'll just give opportunity for one more person to drop something on the chart. Just drop it on the chart. One more instrument. I just have some seconds more. Some seconds before 9. So drop it. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. But if nobody is dropping it, once it's 9, right? It's 9. So we're calling it a day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you same time next week by 8 a.m. You're going to be having the money market review, like we all know. And at the same time, please, let's manage our risk. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend ahead.